Hi everyone, today I'm going to go along with you to install and use this tool I have made and I have uploaded to GitHub. It's totally free to use and it works in Windows and macOS. I am doing all in macOS because it's the most difficult OS where it is working, because in Windows it's just only double click and start working. In macOS, because of the accessibility and the screen recording privileges, it's more difficult to make it work, and for that reason I decided to make the whole video in macOS. So we are going to go to the GitHub repository to check the README, to download the file, to make the installation, to make it work, and to give access from the OS to the application. It's different in the two systems, because in macOS all this kind of accessibility stuff is much more restricted than in Windows. In Windows it's just a double click, so you shouldn't have more problem that download it and double click on it. And let's go. Okay, we are going to start going to enginearte.com. It's the company page, but after 12 seconds we go directly to the GitHub. We could wait, or we could just do the click here. 4 seconds more, we are waiting. Now we are in the GitHub. Let's expand this. We are going to see the repositories, Engineerte AutoClicker, and then we have the README. The main information is here, how to use it. I will go with you to download it and install it in macOS, because as I mentioned before, it's the most difficult OS to make it work, but should works in both OS without any problem. These files are under this folder, but in this case I'm downloading from here. I will choose the folder where I'm working, save. We have just to wait when it's done. It's important to see the size is around 60 megabytes. Well, now we have the file downloaded in the computer. It's important to see the kind of the file. We are seeing a document file instead of a Unix executable file. We have to change this, and we are going to do the change mode plus X. We are going to do the whole path. You can do it like this. If not, I will show the other way to do it. Just drop in the file, and we should see now it is a Unix executable file. Okay, and I am just following the step here. I will run the execution as sudo. Now the system is complaining because as it is not assigned a file and it requires a lot of privileges in the computer, complaint. So I will do the done. It's killed by the OS, and now I am going to privacy and security to allow anyway. Let's do it again. Apple is not able to verify that it's a free from malware. Open anyway. Just accepting this. If you are hearing this problem, it's just to try again, because it's so invasive for the system and sometimes fails. It shouldn't fail, but sometimes it does. So it's just insisting, because all is okay. It's so invasive for the privilege of the OS, and the OS do not accept this kind of software that invade the computer so much without being signed from Apple. And I don't have the Apple account, and I don't want to have it now. So now we have the program that opened it perfectly. Okay, we are going to do the first steps. This one we don't need it anymore. We can see that the program is running. Privacy security, we don't need it anymore. and we are going to do the first tries with the software just to do some things. For example, we are going to get the position of the nav bar, and we are going to do an input. What input will be? We are going to do mouse left 1 click and wait 1 second for the next process, and then we are going to, in the same spot, what we could do, we could do command A, and then we could do an delete. So if we run this, we should see that the shithub.com /engineer disappear. Let's try it. Disappear. And now if we see in the terminal, we are going to see all the steps the program have done. What is important now, because we are starting, I want to show you the permissions that the terminal should have, because this program works over the terminal permissions. So in accessibility, we should have warp with on, and in screen monitoring, we should have the warp in on, warp or any terminal. It is important because if we have no accessibility, the input will not work, and if we have no the screen recording, the image will not work, will not be able to see the screens, to find the image of the screen we are going to match. So now we have the program installed, and we have the basic functionality working. I will show just one case we could continue doing with this. I will create an Excel file. The program uses 2 files else to work. Create this JSON. I will open it just to show you. This JSON has all the steps, where we can see all these steps easy in the screen. So what we have, we can even read it. Is in this position, 1 left click and wait 1 second. In the second step, the keyboard select all. The keyboard in the third step, the keyboard delete. Okay, we could save the config, we could load other config, we could clear the step, we could load it from microSD, engineer run.json, and this JSON now is on the screen. And run log, we should be able to see the same what we saw in the terminal, is saving all the steps. When you press run, it automatically creates this run.json and then run the program. So it's important to consider this. We are going to continue now with one Excel example. I just created this Excel for this video, and I will put in A1, let's change it, D1, www, like what can we do, yahoo.com. We are going to save it, minimize it, and now in this step we have the URL bar cleared. So why don't we change the URL with the software? Let's do it. I have the Excel file here. In this case, I will drop it. If not, we can use this one to open the File Explorer or Finder or the Explorer in Windows. And we are going to copy from D1, okay? We are going to copy, yes, from D1. And then what we have to do, guys, we have to paste it. We should have already the cursor here, so I will try with this. I will do an input on command B. Let's check if it works. Yes, it worked. Now we have to add, what do we have to add? The enter. In this step, we have to give like 10 seconds to be sure that the page loads perfect. We have other ways to do it. We could check if an image appears, so we could wait for the image to appear, and then we could consider that the website it was finished loading. In this case, I'm doing it like this. We are going to run and we expect to see yahoo.com website. And it's here, guys. Just continue with this integration. We want to check if this guy that I don't know is already in the screen. So how can we do it? We waited 10 seconds. Now we are going to use the image part of this tool. We are going to take this image. I will download this image in a spot, and then I show you. So now I have the image downloaded here. I will pay image to find as a name. I will drop it. And let's check this. We have the confidence. 1 is maybe too much. Let's go to 0.90. How many seconds we have to wait for the image to appear? Let's wait 2 seconds. What are we going to do? If we find the image, to click on it or left click. Image timeout. In this time, if the image do not appear, how many seconds we are going to wait? And after this step, how many seconds we want to wait? So considering all this step, I will do nothing.com, and we should go to yahoo.com to find the image and to read the article. Let's do it. In this moment, the software is looking for all the images in all the screens you have in the computer. In my case, I have 5 screens, so it will take some time. It's asking the permission. It is not really necessary, of my experience, to say allow every time. Works anyway. So I'm just moving this. We can see that we haven't made a click on the image, but we could debug in our terminal what happened. It is say that it was found on 1500 and 500. Let's check. Where is this spot? Where is this spot? Is the spot close to where we are looking? No, the spot is not even close. Yes, absolutely, guys. Found the image. What happened? We haven't done the click there. Let's check. We waiting 2 seconds before of the click, move it and click it once. What we are going to do? We are going to do 1 click more, just in case. Let's do it again. Nothing.com. Run. We are going to Yahoo. We are going to find the image in the whole computer. In my case, I have 5 screens, so it's starting from the beginning, the first one, the second one, the third one, and it will take some time. It will do automatically 20 attempts. It will automatically adjust the confidence and the scaling, because not every screen use the same DPI, so it do some stuff. Let's check it. Let's check the first monitor. I am recording in monitor number 2. It do 20 attempts. It goes reducing the confidence. It is modifying the scale, just in case you are taking the screenshot and the scale is not the same in every spot. And finally, it went to the second monitor. I found it here and then click it. Okay. When you do not specify the position of the mouse, it automatically use the last one. And now we can see that we are in the last. We are in the page we wanted to. Let's do something, guys. Let's do, for example, that we are intending to I don't know, to check we want to get the title and throw it into an Excel, okay? So we are, after this input, we have to wait for the image, for the website to load. Okay. And now we are going to, in this position, we are going to do 3 clicks to select all. Mouse, 3 clicks and wait 2 seconds. And then after it is selected, we are going to copy it. So we are going to copy. We are going to wait 1 second. And then in the same Excel, we are going to paste to. We are going to paste to, for example, A, B, C, D. D1 was used, so we are going to use, I don't know, A4. So let's consider what this program should do. Go to the URL, delete it, change it, get it from the Excel and change it, get into the page, look for the image, click on the image, wait 10 seconds, copy the title and paste it to the Excel. Let's check if it works. I am changing this website just to be sure that we are not making any mistake. Now it should be checking this first screen, in some second the second screen. This permission, we shouldn't consider it, we just allow or delete or move it to other screen. Now we should be waiting for the 6 seconds more to look for the title. Now we copy the title and the program should be done. And if we go to the Excel, my mistake to not close it. It's important to close it because it could give a error, a permission error. Yeah. Yes, but what we could see here, guys. Here we can see that there was a paste made, but this paste is not expected, which may most probably we couldn't copy this properly. I don't know why. Let's check this. Here we have the command B, and here we have the terminal. What does the terminal say? Even we could see what it copied. Let's check it. It is copied from to copy, we should be using command C, not command B. Let's check if it is wrong. Yes, guys. Here we have command B. It could be command C to copy. Okay. We are going to do the whole process, but in this time I think most probably will work. I will leave this as it is, but I'm going to close. In Windows it's more necessary to close because if not get a permission error, but in macOS works anyway. macOS is different at all. We are looking now for the first screen. We should avoid to reply this dialog. It works anyway, and the screen is not being searched with that dialog. That is important. We are now, and we could see that even with that dialog in the screen, we should be able to continue working. This is macOS thing. The program is done. I will just move this to other screen. Why is this happening many times? Because we are running it as sudo, so the OS do not save the in memory Every time you run a sudo, they change some part. I am not really getting into that, but if we could be able to sign the app only one time will be enough. Now we are going to open the Excel, and here we have the title. What we can do with these guys, we could automate things. Could be useful for many things, because after we have this information here, we could do it. We could do recursivity, which is which step we want to repeat and how many times. We could do the schedule, at what time you want to run it. In this case, receipt, we clean the button color. And we could do the repetition. We want to do it every 10 seconds. Just for example, if you want to see if some price is changed in the internet, you could do it in every 10 seconds. And then you could add this to other workflow. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to close this program. We know what we have in the JSON because we have just made it. So I am changing the page. I am coming in the terminal. I will do the clear just to make it easy to follow. So guys, after closing the program, we know that in the JSON we have all the program information that is working, getting into from the yahoo.com and saving into the Excel. We are going to use the CLI headless feature of this app. So what do we have to do? I will do it with you in this case. In Genarte, AutoClicker, but then we have to drop the JSON. This is very useful for allowing other parts to be used with or without the program. So we are going to just do the enter. And now we should see that the whole program runs headless. So this will be useful for someone who has to integrate some part of the screen automation with other things. Now the program is running headless. We have now the window. In this case, we are not going to see the window again when the system finishes, so we have to guess, and now we know that it is done. So let's check the output, and we could see allow. This will happen always. It's macOS thing, and we could see that we found the title here. Okay. So guys, we went from the installation to the allowing macOS to use it, to use the basic usage of the tool, the input, let me talk with the file, with the thing working. So guys, we went from the download to modifying the document file downloaded to a Unix executable file. We gave the permissions from macOS to this program to be allowed to work in the computer. We ran it as sudo. We use it practically the whole features it has, from getting the position of the screen, using the input from keyboard to mouse, looking for an image in all the screens we have, and we got data from the Excel and pasted data to the Excel. We mentioned about these additional tools. We talked about the headless implementation of the software, and practically it's all. I will try to do now another example to check if a price changed or something like that that could be useful for someone. And now I have to make the disclosure about the status of the code and the source code. It needs a full refactor to improve some critical errors, but it do not affect at all the security and the integrity of the system. It's just to make us a code nicer and better, and things that when you want to go to production fast, you make some mistakes. It's only like that, but nothing. It is working. It's working in 2.0. It's totally clear the source code. You can check it online and GitHub. Nothing special, only that is so invasive for the system, and for that reason we are having many problems that to use it in macOS. Well, I hope it could be useful for someone. Guys, thanks so much. See you next time.